Hello, first graders. So we're back after the Thanksgiving break, and we're going to keep working on our review of different ways to solve small problems. So last time we sent out a video of all four of the the non-talking ways to solve a small problem. Ignore, wait and cool off, walk away, go to another game. And those are really good ones to use in school. Those can be really good ones to use at home to avoid arguing with somebody that we disagree with or that's bothering us. But, sometimes we do need to talk to someone who's bothering us, and sometimes the best way to solve a small problem is to talk with the person and see if we can come to an understanding and try to solve that problem. So today we're going to look at two of the verbal, which means talking. So two of the talking ways to solve small problems. Now, remember, very, very important, whenever we're trying to solve a small problem, if we're using one of the verbal talking ways to solve a small problem, you have to use a calm voice. If you say the right things, but you don't use a calm voice, you can still make the situation go from smaller to bigger. Because if I am asking someone to do something, or I'm trying to tell them how I feel, but I'm doing it in an angry voice, it can just make them feel upset, and now they're going to be more upset, and they're probably going to argue with me. So for example, we're going to talk about please stop today. And this is a really easy one to do. But you've got to use a calm voice, because if someone's bothering you, let's say you're in school and someone is tapping their pencil on their desk over and over again, and you turn and you say, "Would you please stop tapping your pencil?" That is an angry voice. And that person that's tapping their pencil, now you've kind of used an angry voice with them, which might make them start to feel upset. And when they talk back to you, they might use an angry voice. When we're talking to someone, using that calm voice is going to help keep everything calm, and it helps the small problem go away a lot faster. So if you're telling someone to please stop, so if that friend tapping their pencil, you can just say, "Could you please stop tapping your pencil?" Nice, calm voice. It's going to keep the person you're talking to feeling calm, and hopefully the small problem goes away a lot faster. So big difference between using that angry voice or a whiny voice. Sometimes I hear boys and girls do that, like, "Can you stop?" Or, "I don't wanna." Is that a calm voice? No. And I'm sure your grown-ups would agree, that kind of voice doesn't make the problem better. It usually makes it worse. So use that calm voice. So for please stop, two important parts of it. One, always got to use please. So we really want to say please in that calm voice. Can you please? Would you please? And then you need to be really specific about what you want them to stop doing. Because if I'm over here tapping my pencil and you turn to me and say, "Mr. Kramer, could you please stop?" I might not realize what you want me to stop doing. So I have some weird habits, like I tap my pencil a lot when I'm thinking. If I'm writing and I stop and I think, I tap my pencil. I don't always realize that I'm doing it. So if you turn to me and say, "Mr. Kramer, could you please stop?" I might not even realize that you want me to stop tapping my pencil. So when you're saying please stop, gotta say please, and then make sure you tell them exactly what you want the person to stop doing. So, "Mr. Kramer, could you please stop tapping your pencil?" And that'll tell me right away, oh, I need to stop this behavior. So you're saying please, you're being very specific about what you want the person to stop doing, and of course you're using the kind voice. So that's please stop. Pretty easy to use. It's a real good one if someone's doing something to bother you, as long as you're using your calm voice. The other one we're going to talk about today is make a deal. Make a deal. Last year we learned make a deal and share and take turns, but they're pretty much the same thing. So this year we're just working on make a deal. So make a deal is a really good one. If you want something that someone else has, or someone wants something that you have, or two of you want to use the same thing at the same time, instead of arguing over who gets to use something or whose turn it is to go, you can make a deal. So if it was time to play a game at home, and you wanted to play one game and you have a brother or a sister or maybe a friend wants to play a different game, instead of arguing over which game you're going to play, you make a deal. And making a deal is where you get something you want, but the person you're making a deal with gets something they want. So if I wanted to play Candyland and my friend wants to play Yeti and My Spaghetti, then we need to make a deal. And I might say something like, "What if we play Yeti and My Spaghetti today, but then you and I can play Candyland tomorrow?" So my friend gets something they want, and then I get something I want. Or how about if we both want to watch the same TV at home? I want to watch one show and my friend wants to watch a different show. So I might say, well, can we watch my show for 10 minutes and then we can watch your show for 10 minutes? Or can I play my video game for 10 minutes and then you can play your video game for 10 minutes? So we're making a deal. Each person gets something that they want. Now that's real important. When you're making a deal, it's not just you get what you want. When you're making a deal, you have to make sure the person you're talking to also gets something that they want. So you're both getting something that you want. You could take turns playing with something. You could take turns watching something. You could have it so that one person gets something one day and the other person gets something the next day. So like last year we did this a lot. You really want to be first in line, but it's not your turn to be first in line. You could say, excuse me, could I please go first in front of you today? And then tomorrow I'll let you go in front of me in line. So then one day you're getting what you want, but then the next day your friend gets what they want. So that's make a deal. And again, very important, what kind of voice do we have to use? Yeah, a calm voice. We have to use the calm voice when we're making a deal or using please stop. Otherwise, it can sound like things can turn into an argument very easily, and then those small problems get bigger and bigger. So you're going to see two clips of Please Stop and Make a Deal, and they're both with Fiona and I, where we're demonstrating how we made a deal, and then there's a demonstration of using Please Stop, where I was trying to work and Fiona was making a lot of noise. And you're going to see the difference between using that angry voice and using a calm voice. All right, first graders. Hope you enjoy. Practice those with your grown-ups. Practice using them at school. Get really good at solving those small problems in that nice, calm way. And I will see you next time. Okay, so I've got my chips and I'm ready to watch the big game. Let's see, what's the score?
Cats have captured our imagination because we really don't understand them, but we want to.
Fiona? But I was trying to watch the football game. No, I know you would like to watch the show about the cats, but I was already watching the football game. So we're going back to the football game. Okay, so come on, Ravens, beat it.
It isn't just about likes. It isn't just about followers.
I always say he's not a mean cat, he's a message cat. I don't know what you are, but...
Fiona, what did I say? We're going to watch the football game, where you can watch the cat thing later. So, football game.
Makes the tackle. Little convoy. Don't you surrender.
No, football game.
Edwards is the back that will run 3 running backs.
Inspirational, sort of a beacon of hope.
Football game.
I organized this mission.
All right, Fiona. Okay, what about this? Because your show is on Netflix and my show is live right now. What if we make a deal and you let me watch my show right now until halftime, and then at halftime you can watch your show because you can start yours whenever and mine is live. Would that be a good deal? Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So we're on turn to the football game, but then you get to watch your cat show at halftime.
Ravens bench. So
Please stop using an angry voice. I know it's your dinner time, Fiona. Just hold on a minute. Would you please stop meowing so much? Please stop using a calm voice. I know it's your dinner time, Fiona. Hold on a minute. Could you please stop meowing so much? I'm trying to do some work. I'll be there in just a minute, okay? Thank you. Which way of saying please stop worked better?